Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Okay, so we're down to cutting an 1/8 inch radius at the end here. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. I've just spent the last hour making a cutting tool. Should have filmed it, but I didn't. We can turn off the drive. I'm thinking we're getting so much chatter because we're hanging way out there and that's not extremely rigid material. So we're going to come back in with the center and see if we can get a little bit better grip here. Doesn't sound like it. That's better. $220. Let's go $320 from right there. $320. That's our line. So we got about another 1/8 of an inch. Okay, we're just a bit short of our line. I want to take a final measurement before I commit. Let's get rid of this. All right. I think we're good. So now I'm going to come and bring this back this way. Looks good. Back her up. Now we need to get a 45 on that. I think it's 45. 45 bevel on there. And there's a 65 bevel on here, but Jesus, there's nothing there. I think we can just leave it. Let's see what 45 looks like. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it's not 45 degrees. Let me just spin it around a bit. And that looks 45-ish. Yep. Okay, and that is going to be this point right there. I don't like that. I mean, if we're going for an accurate measurement there, and he wants 45 degrees, no use in going halfway. So we're going to take it over to the grinder, and we're going to sharpen that tip to, oh yeah, that thing was a mess. Okay, and we'll be back. Okay, now we got ourselves a fresh edge. Much better deal. Now we come in and check our 45. And we're a little bit off. There it is. Okay, now we're going to come in here and we're just going to kiss that at 45. All right, well, we got one last measurement to take, and that's the measurement from here, from the bottom of that that chamfer, the bevel that we put in, all the way over to this side, to the bottom of this bevel, and this bevel is at 45 also. So what we have to do is we have to get this cutter turned around so we can get it at 45. And I definitely don't want to take it out. Oh yeah, the measurement is 1825. 1825, huh? There's 1840. And there's 25. So it's going to come in just a bit shy of that line. Now, what we have to do is get this on the other side. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, I think we can. Bring it around this side. Plop it in that way. And there's 45, somewhat. Let's see if we're going to fit. Not too bad. Okay, bring it out. Set our 45 up. That looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to start this right at the line. And we know that line is too long. Okay, there's the line. And 1825. And there's 25 right there. All right, so we just come back. Come back a little further. There's 25. Yep. Okay, we got just a little bit of a a burr right there, which I think I can just catch it with the file. There it goes. And we've got a nice 45, a pretty nice 45. Actually, it looks pretty crappy. I'm thinking we just come in with a file and kiss it. Not too bad. Yeah, I think we can live with that. So there's our edge from one side. Here's our edge from the other side. And the rest of this is gets cut by the tracer attachment. Now the one thing we have to do is we have to come in, square up, and get our center on this side. But first we're going to have to cut that. There we go. And my cutoff tool doesn't work that good in both lathes, so I tend not to count on it so much. And this is 12L14, what we're looking for. Now, let's put the four-jaw in, and so we can get this thing to come up good and clean. All right. not too bad. Okay, you're not going to be able to see that, but we're about 10 out. And there's our high point. Now we're about 6 out. And 1 or 2. Let's check and make sure we're tight everywhere else. And we're going to loosen that just a little bit and tighten that. And we're about 1 out. Come on, baby. I'm thinking that's going to be it. No movement. All right, so first things first, let's square up this hacksaw cut. All right. Come in with a center. And we are done with this part. Now once the lathe gets freed up, we'll be able to drop this in the lathe, and we're going to cut 30 of these. All right, we'll be back. Well, after all of that effort, actually I had to build this thing 3 times because one measurement or another was off, and you know, you just got to go start again and do it as best you can. And these were pretty tight measurements for me. After all of that, we got the thing back on the lathe, we got the tracer attachment set up, we got everything all organized, and we're looking at hours and hours. The pump of the hydraulic unit of the tracer attachment goes bad. And so I'm out of business. So basically I throw this away, and I took it over to the local CNC shop, and he's doing it for me for $22 a piece. I wanted to make that $22, but you know, hey, it's fine. I can live with it as long as we get the job done and my customer's happy. So it was a good project anyhow, and we had fun doing it. And I actually had fun doing it because I had to be so precise and had to be really careful. And I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so my brain was really sharp, and then get in there and work for a couple hours until my brain just totally frazzled out, and then come back the next day. So hey, we got another project down the line. This is Nick Collier, checking out.